More fallout from FTX, bankruptcies abound. Those articles and NFTs coming in from Deadmau5, crazy. Next on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome everybody, my name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in digital assets as well as NFTs. Now before we jump into it, hit that subscribe button, boom. I would really appreciate it. Helps me drive up our subscriber count, and it continues to motivate me and my producer Emi on putting these out Monday through Friday, almost every day. Let's jump into it. CNBC today, it says crypto firm BlockFi files for bankruptcy as FTX fallout spreads. This is saying that they're going to go Chapter 11. There's so much going on here. We know that FTX had come in and was the white knight here saving BlockFi. I remember the moment when I found it out. I saw it on Pompliano, and he was on Pomp's YouTube channel. He was all excited, and then I saw last week how pissed off he was, because that white knight just slashed and burned all the money that was in there. Now, rumors are that the lawyer that was on the SEC Ripple case, who left in the middle of it, went to BlockFi and then negotiated the $100 million fine for BlockFi, then bails, and now we're finding out that there's possibly payments that were made in the last 90 days to the SEC, which then gets, locked up in that whole bankruptcy and the clawback possibility. This is going to be interesting about what is happening here. But with that being said, we're going to see BlockFi start their Chapter 11 proceedings. Next article just kind of connects the dot. It says Genesis bankruptcy by end of year now at 59%. This is significantly higher. I know that officials from the digital currency group came out, the parent company of Genesis, who has owed Genesis $2 billion, took that money and then went to the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and then bought shares in it. Now is in a very precarious situation. There's a lot that they've been talking about, a lot going on here, including liquidation of Genesis. There's just so much that's happening. They held FTT coins, they lost on that. They held Three Arrows Capital, they lost earlier on that. They held other ones, I think Celsius and their coin, and they lost on that. It's just another domino here to fall. We're hoping it won't fall, because this will literally kind of beat up the market pretty heavily. I will think this will beat up the market just as much as FTX and Luna. So if this rolls and digital, the digital currency group has to sell off a lot of their shares, that's going to bring the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust down, even more significantly, and we'll figure out what's going to happen there as well. So just a lot going on. I don't want to predict anything at the moment, but we're going to find out if Genesis can not be liquidated, because if they're liquidated, that is a huge event that might cause other liquidations right behind it. And what's happening here? Whales are just putting on a show here. We're seeing them put, as you're hearing from other influencers, oh, Bitcoin is falling off these exchanges. They're running away from the exchanges. Yeah, they're sitting on the sideline to put it on the exchange to just sell a ton of it. Ether drops as large investor moves 73,000 ETH to Binance. He put it on Binance. I don't know if he's posturing or he's going to dump it. We're going to find out here probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. Or he's going to wait to see what happens with Genesis and anything else that's going to happen on the market that's going to hurt. But at this point, we're wondering if this is the Ethereum Alliance, or is this consensus, or we know it's not Vitalik's wallet, because he already has dumped thousands of ETH on the market a week or two ago. So we just think that this is kind of another domino that's going to really hurt the market and is going to bring everything down. Next article here, I'm going to bring in Emi, my producer. She is all up on WhatsApp. What's going on, Emi?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hair is down.
Wait, you gotta get you. There we go.
Hair is down.
Yeah.
Got the bow working.
Yeah, we got the bow going.
Got the Nike bow working. So I know that we've talked about it, but you getting excited to go to a little wrestling match this weekend?
Yes, I'm competing in a pro jiu-jitsu.
Yes. So you're going up against all females, or you're going at a mixed group? Wow, that's very weird. Because you usually go up against males or have exhibitions against males. You don't.
Training.
Not when you're okay.
Yeah.
That's when you're training. That's not actually during tournaments or something like that.
Not many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll have to go talk to you on Thursday and give you a little, pray that you do well and a little good luck there.
Yeah.
So here, this is Binance CEO warns users to be vigilant as dark hackers auction off 500 million WhatsApp numbers. What the fuck?
Okay, this sucks because if you have anyone that you're close to that lives outside of the country, WhatsApp is usually them. So this is kind of terrible because I feel like I feel like a lot of people that rely on WhatsApp, it's not for necessary communication, but like personal, which makes this.
So as I read the article, it looks like that a lot of solicitations going out to these 500 scammers and hackers trying to come in and figure out, try to get you to purchase stuff or give up your personal information, such as, passwords and seed phrases and stuff like this. This is not good.
Yeah, really bad. Obviously, never give any type of. Don't even give them. No, because it's a lot of hands. So yeah, this is so bad, and I'm kind of curious what's going to be with it. Again, don't respond.
Yeah.
All right, and next.
Startup wins the race to launch Apecoin NFT marketplace. So this is pretty cool. We've seen a big jump in NFTs, especially all the blue chip ones. Now, I know that you did some of the numbers this week, and we're seeing double-digit growth in all the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. And we saw the Apecoin jump almost about 30-40%, maybe even 50% over the weekend. And now we're finding out that they launched their NFT marketplace. And one of the companies that actually got, approved, Snag Solutions. So yeah, so they were up against other well-funded startups like Rarible and Magic Eden. But I think they wanted something fresh. The whole community wants something fresh. They don't want to go take something that's kind of, been already used and washed through. I mean, at this point, the NFT market has just gone pretty bad for a while now.
Yeah,
it's in a down market.
It absolutely plummeted for a sec. But as we saw this week, everything is up. It's a complete roundup, so that's very cool. One thing about this specific article that I love is Snag Solutions won this by a community vote with over 80%.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
I have a feeling that when it's all said and done, somebody in the community also has a Bored Ape or a couple Bored Apes, and they had kind of put this together, and they wanted to keep it, in-house, if I want to call it. If we look at Rarible and especially Magic Eden is one of the largest Solana, marketplaces. So it just and if you really look at it, you're looking at Apecoin and Ether, and that's what they're talking about. ETH. So Solana had no really effect on this, and I don't think that they wanted to bring that outside companies in.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yep.
I like your speculation though. Probable.
Yeah, I think it really is, because 88%. I mean, you're not. That's a lot. That means either you schmooze or grease a lot of hands, you schmooze, or you're part of the community. That's just my best guess.
If people know you, it makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and our last article. Can you read the line for me? Yes.
Deadmau5.
Yep.
Pixelynx. Unveils NFT scavenger hunt. Band Meets Pokémon Go.
Okay, so I think this is really cool. So Elynxir Music is a metaverse game from Deadmau5 and Richie Hawtin. This is being debuted in Miami this week at Art Basel, which is very interesting. The reason they're saying that it's kind of like Pokemon Go is because this AR over our actual reality, your cell phone, so it's set up to the way Pokemon Go was. But the reason that I think this is very interesting is you have a chance to a piece of a fractionalized NFT. The company is saying that if you are able to collect 20 of them, then you would get a it's a blue chip profile picture. It's kind of vague, but I'm very curious exactly what that is going to be. And if you are the winner, you get to control a like a digital metaverse artist that they're going to be putting out through this company. So if you're familiar with Deadmau5, you know he's a very highly creative YouTuber. I think his take on AR Web3 space is better than we've ever.
Right. I mean, this is from a creative mind going to a creative space. I think those are gonna definitely.
We also have a video here that I would like to show just a touch of. Right? So it's very interesting like what they're trying to do with this, and I'm curious how it's actually going to work out. I hope their launch at Art Basel goes really well, and I headlines on the project.
Yeah, it looks very, very interesting. I'm excited about it. It's going to be in Miami. I believe it starts at the end of this week or beginning of this weekend. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We will be back tomorrow with more headlines in the NFT and digital asset space. Otherwise, we will see you mañana.
Bye.